Hey, great community give. This is Amanda Baumfin from the Community Foundation of Harrisonburg and Rockingham County. I have Bridget Knupp here. She is from iHeart Media. They are a gold sponsor of Great Community Give 2021. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you for agreeing to do this. How are you?
Good. It's great to be here. Thank you.
Good, good. Would you tell me more about yourself and iHeart Media for those that don't know?
About myself, I'm Bridget Knupp. I'm the market president and GM for the iHeart Media Groups in Harrisonburg and Stanton. And I've been in the media business for almost 21 years.
Wow.
Yeah, 21 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. And for iHeart Media, we're a full service media company. Everything from, we have 7 stations locally in Harrisonburg and Stanton, throughout the valley. And then, we also have a wide range. We take care of a lot of digital stuff through social media, TV, and, we're big partners with Google and Facebook. So we help our advertisers deliver their message using our platform of broadcast, digital, and entertainment.
Yeah, so it sounds like you guys do it all.
We try to.
Yeah.
Try to. Why not?
I feel like what people may not know is that iHeart is, such a big organization that you all really are local. You are focused on Harrisonburg and Rockingham.
Yep, we have, we have a local staff here, small but mighty, local DJs and local advertising team. But the brands that we have locally they're iconic. They've been in the market for decades. So it's KCY Country, 98 Rock, now 93.7 with Elvis Duran in the morning.
Yep.
News Talk with the former Rush, he's recently passed, but we're still airing the Rush Limbaugh show. And then Classic Country KDW down in Waynesboro. And then we have 2 other News Talk channels where we run the same programming for Rush, Sean Hannity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Glenn Beck.
Yeah. I always, if I'm in Harrisonburg or passing through, I always tune into 98 Rock. That's my channel.
Thank you. That's my favorite too. Yeah. It's my favorite.
Yeah. So
music I grew up on. And Mix 93.1. I forgot. Poor Mix. I forgot about Mix. At work listening, but also we flip Christmas 24/7 in November.
That's true.
That's always a big deal. People love
that. That's also one of my favorites. I'm one of those people that listens to the Christmas radio like 24/7 if I'm in the car.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm your audience.
Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate it.
So you said you were, in your position for 21 years, and you've been part of the community for obviously a really long time.
Yeah, I haven't been the market president for 21 years, but I've served different areas in the company. But yeah, we love doing stuff for our local community, and we're involved with our stations here. We're very passionate about St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, helping kids fight cancer. Very passionate about Relay for Life and organizations like that. And we also help the Stanton City Rotary fundraise every year for Christmas to buy toys for needy kids in the Augusta County area.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to do things locally. Sometimes people think iHeart is just such this huge brand because of our app and podcasting and the iHeart Radio Music Festival. But, people don't realize is that there's a group here that live and work in this community. Mm-hmm. And we try to give back as much as we can through our individual channels and then through our personal involvement. I make sure that everybody on our staff has some type of community outreach in their lives. So I have, a gentleman that's coaches soccer for the community. I have another gentleman that is also involved in Dan Joyce, who does our local high school football, but he's also big into health and runs triathlons up and down the valley, which are normally for charity. And then others that are volunteer their time, at the food bank or Relay for Life or involved in their individual churches.
Yeah.
Things in the community. That's just part of working here. You've got to give back 20% of your time into something that is going to benefit our community.
Yeah, well, it sounds like, giving back is very much ingrained in your work culture and work environment.
I think it is.
Yeah, and I think one of the big ways that iHeart Media gives back is through Great Community Give. And, that's a huge, 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 huge way to give back, because you all are helping us promote this event to the community so that they themselves can give back to the nonprofits and charities that they love. So thank you so much for, partnering with us again this year, and just your involvement makes a huge difference.
I appreciate that. But I look at the list of the people involved this year for the Community Give, and I would love to see the $1 million hit. I would love to see that. But I look at that list and there's so many good organizations: fire and rescue, autism, senior advocacy, SPCA. Oh gosh, I'm a big animal fan myself.
Yes.
In our house, between our kids and my husband and I, we have some puppies. We have some puppies. And the food bank, Habitat for Humanity. There's just so many great organizations that,
yeah.
When you just go through the list, you're just, give to all of them if you can.
Yeah, what we have 118 nonprofits participating this year, all serving just a wide variety of causes. And it's just, I have people come up to me every year and say, I didn't know we had that many, or I didn't even know that this organization existed.
Right? Yeah. And just everything from, help funding the homeless shelter in the winter and things like that. There's just, there's as I go through the list, I'm proud to say that we've done PSAs at least for a good hunk of those charities.
Yeah.
But it's, there's also, I'm really proud on the list to see things that our staff is individually involved in, the food bank and the SPCA and Habitat for Humanity, that I have high hopes for the Community Give this year. And I think it's going to be extraordinary.
Oh, I think so too. I think our community is just beyond generosity. It's something else. I don't know what the exact word for it is, but their generosity is just out of bounds. They've surprised me in the best way every single year. We've surpassed our goals every single year. And I have good hopes for this year too, for the $1 million goal. And yeah, I think with this crazy year that we've had, I just want the community to know that these nonprofits have served our area even through the most worst obstacles that you can imagine. So I think this Great Community Give is important to those nonprofits who have, one, not been able to fundraise like they normally do, and two, just to help them with their programs and services. I've heard nonprofits, unfortunately, had to turn people away because they just don't have the funding.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's been a tough year, like you said, for many people and many causes. And we probably need our nonprofits more this year than we've ever needed them before. But it's also such an amazing thing that the GCG does every year. So to you, Amanda, and all the volunteers that help put this event together, thank you, because you're doing such a great service to our community and to those organizations that need it.
Oh, well, thank you.
You guys should be very proud for what you do.
Thank you. Now, I have, and I say the Community Foundation has the just best team of staff and volunteers, just so committed and dedicated to this event. So it all goes to them, really. So.
Well, you guys do an amazing job.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So for those tuning in, I have Bridget Knupp with me from iHeart Media, gold sponsor of Great Community Give 2021. Bridget, is there anything you would like to say to the nonprofits of GCG?
You know, as a media expert, get this out on your social media, nonprofits. Send it out to all your donors. Make sure everybody is aware of the date and the link to donate. And I would just encourage people that, give what you can. $5, 10, 20, just give what you can, because these organizations certainly deserve it, and they all do amazing things to make our community better.
Yeah, well said. And I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming and doing this with me. Yeah.
My pleasure.
For those that don't know, Great Community Give is coming to Harrisonburg and Rockingham County on April 21st. So tune in at greatcommunitygive.org and watch for exciting updates and live announcements.